just a fun little thing that we do here. Give you the chance to gamble something meaningless and valueless. I guess not completely meaningless and valueless, but you know, it is. You're not going to be feeling the bite too much when you lose it. Anyway, pistol round. So we're going to have the dualies in the hands of Peeping this time around. It is going to be 2 players on Bad News Bears lacking armor this pistol round. So interesting choice on the attack. They're going to send 4 over to this ramp position. And Ancient being the execute heavy map, looks like we're just going to have a nice B pop out of them. They'll be finding their way into 2 players for the fluffy aimers. It's going to be Lear C and, well, was Peeping, but already headshot. Summy with a double kill. Nikex joins in the feed as well. It's just Jason, and it will be quickly eliminated as a bomb goes down, and Bad News Bears take a quick pistol, all things considered. That is definitely going to accelerate them. The T-side pistol, always a good thing to grab, get in the pocket, get that momentum building. And it looks like Bad News Bears, they are going to try to go for that fast build. They've got 3 rifles in hand. They're not going to go for the SMG money bonus. They want to make sure, they want to give themselves that best chance possible to win these rounds. So they've got heavy utility, good armor. Fluffy aimers, on the other hand, no armor. A couple of Deegs, though. Still could have some shenanigans popping out of that side, but you never know. Obviously, you send your SMGs into caves first here. You got Nyx and Umar hanging out together, buddy system. But Bad News Bears, they know that they've got a formidable opponent here, so they're not gonna give up anything for free. No free info. A couple of shots taken at Red Room there, but nothing ending up coming of it. But it will be Fluffy Aimers all rotating on over to the B bomb site. It's just going to be Peeping found outside of Donut here, but the pistols are carving up Bad News Bears. We're in a 3 versus 3 after this execute. And Jason ready to find even more. Gets the double kill. Sonic and Steel taken out. Now it's just all on Summy in this 1 versus 2. Gonna send the nade over to Sacrifice. Not quite getting the kill there. But with the smoke down, is going to be allowed to get out, but is making lots of noise as well. Not sneaking here. Spotted out here by the Fluffy Aimers. Does have the bomb in his possession and just going to get the spray down. A little bit of a friendly fire kill there for Jason, but Summy will clean up Jason and clean up the 2nd round for Bad News Bears, but really expensive 2nd round with all of those rifles purchased. That looks a lot worse than you might expect from that 2nd round buy. So it is going to mean that there's going to be Mac 10s once again for the Bad News Bears, but still they do have enough money with the 1 saved rifle to have 2 AKs and a Galil, so not the worst buy in the world. Going to be some mid aggression here this time around. Dia just looking through Red Room, blind firing down 2 players of the Bad News Bears. That is gonna make things kind of awkward, but the rifles answer back, turn it into a 3 versus 3. Sonic getting tagged, but gets 2 kills anyway. Bad News Bears, they look to close up this 3rd round. Even cleaner than the last one. Learcy, the last one that remains, looking into mid, trying to find someone through this little gap in the smoke. See if he runs into Umar or if one of the Bad News Bears could present themselves from Donut. I think Umar might have heard a footstep, a little bit of a squeaky footstep from Learcy here, but does not matter. Learcy gets the kill, and that will send that AK heading over to Donut, and it looks like Learcy knows something is up inside of this position. It's going to take the kill onto Nyx as well. Sonic now all that remains on 10 HP, holding on to this round, but not enough time remaining for Learcy to go for this defuse, so it's going to be these final 2 players saving up, holding on to their weapons, holding on to their utility and armor and all of that, and taking that into the next round. Bad News Bears, they're winning rounds, but they're expensive rounds. You gotta hand it to Fluffy Aimers, making sure to keep the weapons out of their opponents. And it is going to be the AK retained by Learsea, one player to survive the previous round. But Bad News Bears, 2 per round, are sticking with these MAC 10s. Bad News Bears not really building up much of an economy. Fluffy Aimer is doing a great job of just getting the kills. You know, even if they're losing the rounds, they're making sure to keep the weapons down. Keep the money and the economy down. Bad News Bear is going to look for the B attack once again. Flashbangs go out. Jason on site. Not going to get the kill, though. 2 of his teammates will die, but 2 will answer back. Sonic with a double spray down, keeping Fluffy Aimers out of this B bomb site. And that's still going to be 3 Bad News Bears surviving, and it is the 2 MAC 10s that are the weapons that fall. Nyx and Umar buying up those MAC 10s. Steel just going to tap the bomb a couple of times, keeping Fluffy Aimers on their toes. Peeping, though, sneaking and taking down Steel. Double headshots onto Sonic as well. Now Summy has to find the kill, but Peeping doesn't have a kit. And Summy went for the spray through wood, and Peeping will get the kill. And that's going to mean he will recover. Okay. All right. Chill. Chill, Peeping. Chill. We don't need that. Will be the Fluffy Aimers taking their first CT side round. Looks like Bad News Bears still interested in buying. We've got the AWP in the hands of Umar, and we're going to have Galil's. Galil's always good rifle for the cash-strapped T on the go. You got more damage there, less damage in the AK, but more bullets, so more chances to get those sweet spray downs. We're going to see Dia in mid with the AWP smoked off, not going to get the kill. It's going to be Bad News Bears very quickly flooding into Donut, but Jason here to stop them. And here to play, double kill for him, but still going to put things into the 3 versus 3 as Umar taking down Sacrifice. Jason probably heard the reload of Steel. It's just going to wait inside of smoke as it clears. Steel on the wrong side of that M4. Jason with 3 on the round. Going to be looking for that ace. We'll see if he gets it. Last 2 Bad News Bears say, all right, that is understandable. We'll take this bomb and we'll head to B. Oh, I didn't even notice it was a glass op for Umar. Make sure to get that utility to keep the Fluffy Aimers out. And the bomb is going to be planted way out in the open, so going to be a difficult defuse for them if they want to go for that. 1 kit in the hands of Jason is all they have to go for this quick defuse. They do have a couple of smokes and a little bit more utility to try to work this, and it is a 3 versus 2, so the defuse could definitely be possible. Umar spotted out, misses the op shot. Nyx taken down as well. Learsea with the kill there. Now they know where Umar is. The bomb is planted for him, and he's gonna get 2. But Dia takes them down, and there's not enough time to go for this defuse, and Dia is too close, going to be taken down. That is all the weapons removed, all the players killed. I guess that's a successful bomb plant. What you're going for is just all the kills. Bad News Bears off to a screaming start this game. They are picking up the pace since last night. Maybe they're ready to just get in and get done. It's gotta feel bad though, starting the season 0-4. And so I would imagine they are angry, they are hungry, looking for this first win. They're gonna pop B a few times, but it is not what they want to do for their first point of aggression. They're just getting the utility out and trying to find that information, all important information. And what they will find is Peeping inside a donut. That is a lot of the time where you'll see that op play. Sometimes you'll see it red, sometimes you see it donut, but Jason gonna be the first one to fall this time around. Peeping quick on the re-peek, keeps out Umar with that op. It's going to put us into the 4 versus 4 as the clock ticks down to a minute remaining. It looks like Bad News Bears have successfully confused Fluffy Aimers a little bit. There's only going to be Learcy on site with that MP9. They're taking a little bit too long to call in the aggression, and Dia going to rotate in. Learcy doesn't need anybody else, but his MP9 is his best friend. Takes out Nyx and Summy. Dia on site as well. Steel now all that remains for the Bad News Bear is going to take the bomb, take the rifle. Does have 30 seconds remaining to try and go around the world back to A. And it looks like Fluffy Aimers are still sniffing around B. Maybe successfully he will make it to A, but he's going to have to contend with Sacrifice. Coming in through Temple. Steel is making a whole lot of noise, so they are definitely going to know that this is going on. And it looks like Steel just wants to die before time runs out, so he does get his loss bonus for the next round. It is going to be the minimal loss bonus, but it's better than getting 0. And so Fluffy Aimers take a second, start to close up the gap a little bit. And it is going to be the full save for Bad News Bears on that single round loss bonus. Not going to be enough for even upgrading any pistols here. I guess they could still go for some upgraded pistols, but looks like they want to just have the Glock rattlesnakes hang out and spawn a little bit. Alright, Steel investing into a full nade set. Not a full nade set, nearly full nade set, and a couple of upgraded pistols for the team. Just to try to find something sneaky here. We know these Deegs can be potent. Sonic was hitting very hard last night with his. And News Bear is going to try to pop their way into mid, and Sonic going to open things up with the headshot onto Jason. And it is going to be Summy. Oh, man. A little bit stun locked from the raid. Thank you very much, Flom, for the raid. You'll hear about this in 2 minutes. I'm going to thank the followers in between games. But we're going to see if Bad News Bears can pierce this site. They have picked up the weapons of Fluffy Gamers, so it's honestly successful save. Sonic with the headshot onto teammate Umar. That is a rough one for the Bad News Bears, but they will at least take down a few weapons for the Fluffy Aimers. It is going to be pistols once again for the Bad News Bears. Fluffy Aimers now within 1 round of closing this gap. I think Fluffy Aimers knew what was about to happen here. They get the molly down on ramp. Cut off the fast pistol aggression that could have come out of Bad News Bears. We'll see what they end up doing without being able to just be fast. Ooh, here we go. Peeping already spotted out and taken low. Deegs doing some good work already. Steel gonna be the first one to fall as Peeping finds him inside of Donut. It's gonna prompt, well, back to B, fellas. Unfortunately, Dia's on the case with the op. Takes down 3, and it's just Nyx all alone. Does have the Deeg in hand. Could find an exposed head. Just boosted up, waiting for one of the Fluffy Aimers to show themselves with his off angle. Ooh, and is going to take down Learcy. All right. So Bad News Bear is not leaving this round empty-handed, but will fall off the boxes and get taken down by Sacrifice. Now it is going to be the Bad News Bears putting together a pretty decent buy here. Do have the Galil. Oh, Summy and Sonic taken low. But Sami's going to pick up the pieces, turn it into at least a 3 versus 3. Really shut down this aggression from the Fluffy Gamers. 3 kills to his name for this round. Ooh, bad smoke bounce. That was not the smoke bounce that you want to see. Oh, Sacrifice re-aggressing is going to take down Umar, and that's the bomb drop. Double kills onto Nyx. And it's just Summy all alone. And the fire is going to stop him from being able to pick up the bomb, but it will prompt him to go back and take down Dia. And Summy now looking for the 1 versus 5 ace here. See if he can find it. Sacrifice rotating all the way back around through Red Room, but might have the read on this. And yep, it's going to be Sacrifice with the kill and the hero play onto Summy. So that's going to put Bad News Bears back onto a save. It looks like they're going to go for something they haven't really tested yet. And we've got all of the Bad News Bears headed in A main this time around. Nick's going to lead the charge. We'll see if that will pan out for them or if it's going to be shut down. Dia starting things off with a kill. Peeping doubles up to join in the feed. And it's just Summy and Sonic here. Sonic, though, on the lurk is going to take out Jason, but we'll see. That might be all the Bad News Bears can find this round. Sonic all alone with no bomb and no friends. Except for this M4 and the Tech 9. Tech 9 is a good friend to have. You know, when you're in need of a good gun, $500 buys you quite a solid one. But also $2,900 buys you a slightly more solid gun. And see Sonic put that to work here. South African just going to creep his way through spawns. Fluffy Aimers know where the bomb is, so they're just going to hold positions and make sure not to let him get close to that. 30 seconds left on the clock. Sonic's going to have to do something quick if he wants to win this round, but I think he's just going to look for causing any kind of damage he can. This was an eco round for the Bad News Bears, and he's not going to find any more damage. Sacrifice looking his way. And so that is going to be 6 for the Fluffy Aimers. Bad News Bears. Well, we will see what they can do now. Now they've got the weapons. Now they've got the money. We'll see how they can execute and use that. So it is going to be at least the B start for Bad News Bears. Pretty classic. We'll see if we get the boost up. Yeah, we've got Umar boosted up on top of boxes. And the flash goes in, but Sacrifice not going to present himself. Unfortunately, it's Dia with the faster finger to take out Umar. It's going to put Bad News Bears into the disadvantage once again. Unfortunately, they will be having to suffer without that op. Dia with maybe a little bit of a missmoke there. Looks like Undaunted Bad News Bears are going to look to aggress onto B all the same, and Learcy takes a step too far into Sonic's crosshair. Ooh, did they spot out Jason in mid? The smoke is going to fade here in just a second. Bad News Bears seem to really, really want to end B. They'll find Dia and Sacrifice on site with Peeping just holding down A by himself. This could be interesting. We've got Jason and Steel hanging out in mid together with a wall separating them. And a couple of footsteps going to find their way through mid. Jason starts off with the kill onto Steel, but they are aiming his direction. No, they go through Donut, and Peeping is on site. Quick trade later, 1-for-1. It's going to be the bomb going down. Now the 3 versus 2 retake going to come in for Fluffy Aimers. And the boost not successful. Sonic spots that out, waiting behind the big box. We'll see if he can sniff out Sacrifice as well. Sacrifice going to come in through Temple. Not yet spotted out. Knows Sonic's behind the box. A good reposition. But a bad fight for Sonic. So now it's just all on Nyx in the 1 versus 2. And Sacrifice ends him. And that is going to be the round going the way of Fluffy Aimers, as they start to run away even more with the CT side. Money looking very good on all of them as they win round after round. Bad News Bears, they got their 4. And they haven't, then they've lost 6 in a row. It has been 6. Bad News Bears having trouble even getting the bomb down in these last 6 as well. So it is going to be the buy once again. This time, Summy picking up the AWP for Bad News Bears instead of Umar. Umar going to be stuck with a Galil this time around. Again, not the worst thing in the world. Unfortunately, Steel is going to go down, but Umar will trade him right on back. Summy is going to still put the op to good use. And Sonic spraying in through the smoke, doing huge damage onto the pushing Fluffy Aimers. That's Bad News Bears in the driver's seat now, round number 12. Unfortunately, Umar on 6 HP, but it might be enough for him. The op, the last weapon in play for the Fluffy Aimers. Nick's going to go down, though. A little bit of a gap in the smoke. Bad News Bears, they're going to abandon their B-site take. Dia still waiting for them to come back out, but they have successfully slipped him. So it is going to be a little bit of a rougher retake attempt. Here's the flashbangs going off on the other bomb site. So we're going to get the plant here for Umar. Planted nice and out in the open, make it very difficult for a retake attempt here for Dia. Does have the flash, does have the kit. So it's still definitely a winnable situation, but Bad News Bears have definitely tucked way in. And Dia's gonna come in through main, looking to see if he can piece together where they've gotten themselves off to. Chooses to think better of it, and as the bomb ticks down to 10 seconds, and we'll just be saving that AWP. The Bad News Bears finally, for the first time in 6 rounds, taking a round on their T side, bringing it to a 5-7 scoreline. As we get into the final few rounds of this half, they're going to be looking for every T side round they can get. Not that Ancient is as CT sided as it was before it was patched a couple of times, but it's still going to be, you know, easier to find these rounds on the CT side as Peeping just pops out of Temple, takes the hat off of Steel. Steel not having a terrific game. Steel is definitely the bait, it feels like. We do have Summy gonna start things off. Yeah, gonna trade it right back. Put things into the 4 versus 3 for Bad News Bears. They still want to go after this B bomb site. Dia gonna sneak up onto Catwalk and just start picking them off. And it will be 1, then it will be 2. Sonic taken down as well. Umar now all that remains, and Leersey gonna have all the time in the world to sneak up, take his head off with the MP9. And it is gonna be Fluffy Aimers picking up an 8th. So now 2 rounds left in the half, and it is going to be the save for Bad News Bears. Looks like maybe a little bit of a snap by for Steel and Nyx. Maybe that pans out for them, who knows. Definitely a rough situation. Bad News Bears, I think they're on full round loss bonus at this point. Obviously not going to check the scoreboard mid-game, but you know. We'll get a quick look at how things are going at halftime here. Bad News Bears looking to aggress onto the mid, the red room. Got the deagle. They got the smoke down too. Jason sitting just behind it. So they'll have to be careful about how they aggress this. Smoke goes in for Umar. Ooh, peeping, spotted out by Summy and Donut. Unfortunately, Jason still going to be on site, and the rest of the Fluffy Aimers are going to be close at hand here on the A-bomb site. Umar, good with that Deeg. Puts it into the 2 versus 2 as well. Bomb will go down, but Learsey good and ready for that to happen. Takes out both of the Bad News Bears, and is going to find a 9th for the Fluffy Aimers. Final round of the half. Bad News Bears with one more full buy, one more last breath. Try and stop Fluffy Aimers from getting to double-digit rounds on this half. Ooh, okay. Peeping, rushing out through mid. He wants to send a message to the Bad News Bears. Nyx gonna find Dia inside of Temple, or inside of Cave rather. Takes a little bit of fire damage, but at least gets to leave with his life. Summy, on the other hand, not so lucky. Jason makes it into a 4v4 once again. And Bad News Bear is gonna look for the A hit, but Learsey will deny it. Takes down Umar and Steel before falling to Sonic and Steel. And Nyx ready for the re-aggression. Spins around. Takes out 2, and now the rest of this round for Fluffy Aimers relies on Dia and his op and his deagle and his kit. Bad News Bear is going to put down the smoke, but they do have to recover the bomb. They have dropped it over by main. They're going to have to make sure to pick that up and bring that on over. Nick's going to just plant that in the smoke. Dia gonna hear this, but Sonic calls his bluff and takes off his head. And that is gonna be a 9-6 scoreline. So Bad News Bears not having the best first half in the world, but definitely not unwinnable either. Steel having definitely a rough first half. We'll see if he can come alive here in the second half here. So we're going to have our pistol, as you do, at the beginning of the half. Round number 16. It's going to be the P2000s for Summy and Umar once again. Which, again, I just... every time I see it, makes me go, what? But, hey, you know what? Honestly, that pistol can be up to taste. And I've definitely seen people use those pistols well. It will be Fluffy Aimers popping their way into the B bomb site. All 5 already out. Sonic smoked off. Not going to be allowed in. Bomb going to go down in the 5 versus 5 on the pistol. It is going to be the wrap coming in for Bad News Bears. And Umar goes huge. Takes off the heads of Dia and Sacrifice. The peeping is going to be waiting inside of Temple. Or inside of Cave. Make sure there's no more aggression for him. But now Learsey, all that remains for the Fluffy Aimers, defend the bomb, and is not going to be able to do so. Bad News Bears with the defuse. That's going to start off their CT side with a win. Not a terrible situation. Definitely possible. With the bomb going down, though, Fluffy Aimers is going to have a pretty decent buy. So we'll see. Bad News Bears really, really, really need to defend this round. This is going to be huge for them. If they can stop this, they can definitely eclipse the Fluffy Aimers and start to establish a lead here on their CT side. And it's full rifles in their hands. Learsey with the MAC-10, only one in the game with an SMG this round. Umar goes huge, double kill before it's being taken down by Peeping, and Sonic right behind him in the smoke and red room takes out Peeping, avenges his teammate. We're going to see a bit more aggression. Smoke fades in red room, and Sonic just going absolutely monstrous, takes the triple kill. That'll be Bad News Bears with a clean second round win. It is going to make things pretty easy as they head toward evening up the rounds here against the Fluffy Aimers. All right, so what do we got here? We got some upgraded pistols for the Fluffy Aimers side. Jason going to be firing off that nice deagle. But it is going to be Dia to pick up the first kill onto the op of Summy. That is going to be a rough start for the Bad News Bears. Especially if Fluffy Aimers are able to recover that. That's op is still sitting in mid as far as I can tell, not have been picked up by any of the other Bad News Bears. But it is going to be the pop onto the B bomb site. Steel spots everybody, will take down Learsey. He's going to call that out to his team, like, guys, they're all B ramp. We'll see what they can do with it. Sonic with a good nade takes down Jason, but Peeping going to trade it right on back, put us into the 3 versus 3. These pistols are working absolute wonders for the Fluffy Aimers. Bad News Bears might have thought this was going to be an easy pickup, but Fluffy Aimers not letting them take anything for free. It looks like Dia is going to be allowed to recover this op in mid. He'll face Umar, but I don't think Umar is going to be in time. Umar does know that there's something up. There should be someone checking mid, and finally does, and takes down Dia. It's going to be sacrifice all alone. In 1 versus 3, Umar ends his life, cleans up the round, puts us into a nice even scoreline here. That is the op lost for Bad News Bears. They're going to have to rebuy that. That is quite the financial burden. But they will rebuy that all the same. Is Steel really going to hold on to the op? I guess he is. We're going to see a Steel opping round. Bad News Bears, they're playing a little bit puggish. They've got multiple players picking up the op rather than just one. Umar completely flashed out, and it's going to be the teams trading 2 for 2. And Sonic let down to 7 HP. Massacre in mid. Sonic able to tuck back into Donut, though. In this 3 versus 3, Fluffy Aimers look to try and end things on the B bomb site. Bad News Bears need to figure this out here. Fluffy Aimers really giving them a lot of time, making sure not to reaggress things too quickly. We'll see. Okay, coming in through cave. Learsey with the kill onto Nyx. That is going to open things up quite cleanly, but Steel going to stop the rush coming up ramp. Bad News Bears flashing red on HP. Fluffy Aimer is going to choose to rotate back around through mid. They're just going to make all the noise, full sprint through Donut. Make sure to get that Molotov down, and we will see if Bad News Bears can prevent this round. Super low on HP. Learsey hears the footsteps, and it'll be sacrificed to claim the kill onto Steel. Now it's just Sonic scopes in. But Fluffy Aimers have completely repositioned. They've taken over the spots where Bad News Bears should have come from, so Sonic just going to take this op and save it. Oh! Well, Bomb claims a kill on the T side. So it is going to be the full buy for both of these sides, but now the things look worse for Bad News Bears, but Sonic wants to make sure that that is not going to stop them. Starts off with the kill onto Peeping and puts us into the 5 versus 4. Definitely a good start. We got 2 players aggressive inside of Cave as well. We could see some interesting things happening here. Fluffy Aimers just waiting outside the smoke. Dia gonna start with a kill onto Nyx, but trigger discipline for Steel. Unfortunately, Learsey gonna keep him to only 1 frag. It's gonna put us into the 3 versus 3. Umar gonna be on site, aggressive onto ramp. Make sure Sacrifice is gonna sit this one out. Takes out Learsey as well. But Dia still going to get the bomb down, now has to escape in this 1 versus 3 and manages to get out through the smoke. Only on 3 HP though. That is more blood than flesh at that point. It's going to be the defuse to come in for Bad News Bears and the frag to come in on behalf of Umar.
Defuse to believe this.
Wow. That is going to be the full buy once again, and it is going to be Fluffy Aimers on their last legs as far as money. Quite unfortunate. And they're just going to speed it up to A. So this is something I love to see. You change up the aggression. Bad News Bear is going to hear this. Sonic opens things up. Summy, unfortunately, the only one on site, gets taken down, flashed out, and removed. And it's going to be an absolute battle. 2 versus 2, 3 versus 2, then 2 versus 2. Steel takes down 2 Fluffy Aimers. It's just Dia. He will be taken down by Nyx. That'll put Bad News Bears finally on the round advantage. Finally, they take the lead here on Ancient. Definitely a rough start to things for them. And it is going to be the pistols in the hands of Fluffy Aimers this time around. They need to build their economy back on up. So Bad News Bears finally with a good opportunity to maybe build some economy, build a little bit of a bank. You do have the smoke inside of Red Room. Sonic not going to get anything this time around, and Fluffy Aimer is going to be allowed to push out through mid, but it's going to be the fight between Dia and Summy that's going to be interesting here. Summy takes Dia down, but is instantly traded by Sacrifice. Sonic, though, gets to his position and makes sure that A site remains closed, at least through Donut. Final 2 Fluffy Aimers waiting inside of main do have bomb. Going to choose to think better of it and head on out back through spawn. Gamers keeping things quiet, giving Bad News Bears a lot of time to overthink themselves. They send 2 over to B to get rid of any possible aggression there. But they also keep 2 in position. And so far, Sonic is putting that to good use, staying inside of Donut, playing inside it well, and takes out both of the remaining players. Will bring Bad News Bears to a 12-10 lead. Now it is time for the full buy once again for the Fluffy Aimers. Got all AKs this time around. The Opera of Dia going to be not using that op. We're going to have nice fast aggression instead of caves, which is what you love to see from your Ancient. Leersey goes down first, but Peeping will trade immediately onto Nyx. Put us into the 4 versus 4, only 20 seconds into this round. Fluffy Aimers, they're looking to get their way onto B. It's going to be likely a B pop. That is usually your classic Anubis or Ancient strategy. I've got Anubis on the brain and it got banned out this series and I'm sad. I got to watch it last night and I had a great time with Anubis, and I think Bad News Bears had a bad time with Anubis because they first banned it. That makes me sad because Anubis is a sweet map. And to see it get banned out like that is just sad. Seal wants to make sure that they are going to at least win their map pick this time around. Puts us into the 4 versus 3 here for the Bad News Bears. Sacrifice on the lurk. Only going to get 1 for it, though. Sonic with a quick trade. Sonic really doing some great things in this game. Umar has forced to back off. Yeah, aggressing into his face inside of Temple. And gonna take that op down, put us into the 2 versus 2. Bomb is placed as well. So now this is the retake scenario for the Bad News Bears. And Sonic and Summy putting forward a great crossfire. Sonic taken down, but Summy gonna get Jason. Unfortunately, Dia, quick on the trade, makes sure he will survive. And this will be a round going to Fluffy Aimers. Money for Bad News Bears now. Now, what do they go for? Summy on pretty low money, but the rest of the team looking pretty crispy as far as money goes, so it will be the nearly full buy. Nick's going to be stuck on the MP9, which is not the end of the world. Still just fine for him. We do have a Mac 10 for Leersey, so we're going to see, I'm sure, some aggressive play. Got the ops on both teams. Oh, I didn't even notice. Somebody decided to pick up the Deeg, and oh, with the push, we'll take out Dia. And no one is on site, in position for Fluffy Aimers to recover this op, so it's just going to be the double op for the Bad News Bears. Ooh, but it's going to be the push in through cave. Nick's going to stop Leersey in his tracks. Double kills onto Peeping, but Jason will trade it back. And Sacrifice joins in the feed as well. Jason joins in as well. Puts us into the 2 versus 2. And it is the ops that remain for the Bad News Bears. The ops, well, a little bit of an overkill onto Jason there. He was on flashing red HP, but now Sacrifice in the 1 versus 2 retake scenario, and Umar cleans him up. Still gets to hold on to this op. Gets to give Bad News Bears a little bit more of a buffer. Money-wise, though, this is going to continue to be just a scrappy game. Now Bad News Bears feeling good with a 2-round advantage. Fluffy Aimers, no AWP this time around, but also no SMGs, which is nice. Now Peeping, going aggressive on ramp. This fire is not going to stop Fluffy Aimers from just shoving their way onto A. 2 players just waltz right in, but Nyx, ready inside a cave, pops out and takes them both down. That's going to make things a little bit awkward. Jason takes out Summy, that's the lurk, removed from cave. Might just give Fluffy Aimers the opening they need here. Put us into the 3 versus 4 for them. Steel just going to spray. Jason not allowed to repeak that. Remaining Fluffy Aimers head toward A. They don't have the bomb in hand. They're just here. They do have a minute remaining on the clock, though, so they're maybe just looking for a couple of picks before they fall back to pick it up. And there we go. We've got Sacrifice falling back with Dia on the lurk. Going to be calling out some positions here. Spots the back of Umar. Oh no, Umar. Dia waiting many seconds before finally taking him down. Now Sonic knows that there's danger inside of Temple. Unfortunately, there's more than one dangerous player here. Sacrifice going to take out 2 players for Bad News Bears, and it is a 1 versus 1. Bomb still needs to be planted, though. Sacrifice going to just tap that a couple of times and then tap out Nick's head. That will be the round win for Fluffy Aimers. Once again, putting themselves within 1 of the Bad News Bears, and it's the money for Bad News Bears is looking very painful. It's going to be armor. It's going to be Force Buy Wars until the end here. Until the bitter end. We'll see if this SMG for Nyx can do enough, or if it's going to be the pistols. We do have Umar trying to go for something sneaky, but Sacrifice is ready for him this time. And it looks like the Fluffy Aimers are not going to allow the aggression coming out of B by the Bad News Bears to do much of anything. 2 inside of Temple. Peeping makes quick work of them inside of Cave. Leersey going to take down Nyx, and now it's just all on Steel. Last player standing for the Bad News Bears. Picks up the MP9. And is not going to get anything done. Taken down by Leersey. That is $600 for that SMG kill. And that is going to put us onto an even scoreline once again. Bad News Bears, they used up a lot. They're going to have to save down to $2,000 a player. The loss bonus just not in their favor just yet. So it's going to be 1 piece of utility, only the flash picked up for Steel. The rest of the team hanging out with those default pistols. In rounds like this, what do you think? What do you start planning? I mean, you probably don't throw a smoke off the roof like that. But Jason and Peeping farm. Tommy gonna be at least 1 frag for the Bad News Bears before being ended by Peeping. And that is going to be 14 for Fluffy Aimers, looking to take down their opponent on their own map pick. This is going to be the last breath of Bad News Bears. If they lose this, then it's going to be Fluffy Aimers on map point. And there might not be much that the Bad News Bears can really do. Okay, well, you see what we've got here. We've got a swag 7 for Steel. Typical classic smoke onto Red Room. Stopping, making that aggression for Bad News Bears a little bit more difficult, but not stopping it entirely. And this round going to be played a little bit slower. Where is Steel playing the swag 7? Up close and personal, waiting for the ramp player. You love it. I love it. That is a good spot to have that. Flash goes in. Peeping is blinded. And that is going to be Umar picking, or Nick's picking up one. Umar with one, but Bad News Bears, they fall to shreds. Lircy and Dia on super low HP. This is still a possible retake for the Bad News Bears, but they are lacking kits. And, well, we get the nade kill in for one of them. It's going to be Sonic all alone now, 1 versus 2. And he's going to take out Dia. That's a good start to it, but the bomb is getting a little low, and without a kit, this is going to be it for him. And Jason ends his life. Might not survive this bomb, though. Nope. So it is going to be Fluffy Aimers getting their way onto map point, but with no weapons from the previous round. However, they have more than enough money to buy their way back in, and they're going to go for a full set of AKs. We'll see if Bad News Bears can repel this. Otherwise, we're going to see Fluffy Aimers map 1. But this is ancient. I've seen this go to quintuple overtime before. And just today, we watched some teams go to at least double overtime. So we could be here for a bit. And we'll see if Bad News Bears can make it so. Aggressive push in through mid for Sonic here. It's something the Bad News Bears haven't pulled out just yet. And I'm wondering why they haven't. Jason gonna start things off, taking the lurking player of Summy. He's been rewarded for some aggression in the past, but not this round. Ooh, Steel with the swag 7, takes one out, takes a second. Dia ends his life. But is it enough for the Bad News Bears to win this and bring it to 14, bring it to 30 rounds? Still left inside of spawn for the Fluffy Aimers. They're still hunting picks. Ooh. Sonic hears the running and knocks the bomb out of Dia's hands. That's gonna make things awkward for the Fluffy Aimers. Just Jason and Sacrifice remaining. And Sonic takes it down to 1. Sacrifice, last player standing here. 1 versus 3. There's not enough time for him to get to a site. And if Sacrifice doesn't die, he's going to be stuck with his AK and no extra money. So we're going to 30 rounds. Alrighty then. Fortunately, Bad News Bears do not have the best buy to try to bring us to OT. We do have a FAMAS, we do have an MP9, and we do have Fluffy Aimers. They're like, all right, either we're gonna get OT or we're gonna win, and we're gonna do it fast, and we're gonna take a site. We're gonna find 3 players on Bad News Bears, and it's gonna be a bloodbath. 2 for 2 already, 20 seconds into the round. Deal with his FAMAS makes Peeping regret his decisions. Listen to the 2 versus 3 with the bomb, lose Lircy and Dia, now all that remains. Now Fluffy Aimers forced to take things a little bit more carefully. Temple smoked off, but that will not deter Dia and his AK. Ooh, 2 versus 2 now. Donut gonna be smoked off here for Lircy, but Steel doesn't care. He's going to try to spray it down anyway. Bomb goes down. There are kits in the inventories of the Bad News Bears. Nick's going to start things off well. Takes out Dia, but Lirsi with the trade and make it into the 1 versus 1. Steel without a piece of utility does have the kit. But Lirsi is giving him all sorts of rope and is not going to peek him. Just tap, tap, tap on the bomb, and Lirsi taps on Steel's head, and that will be the game. It is a 16-14, extremely close. Extremely close. Well, I was wondering if Steel would wake up a little bit. He definitely got a little bit better. He definitely did better, but it is going to be 16-14 in the favor of the Fluffy Aimers, taking map number 1.